There's the pick, Damone Clark.
Oh,
there you
go.
From LSU.
Yeah.
Second year in a row. Damone Clark, former teammate of Jabril Cox. He was the
I really
replacement.
like this guy.
Patrick Queen, Devin White. He was kind of the next in this lineage of big, beefy linebackers. If everything checks out from a physical standpoint and a medical standpoint, this could be a value pick that people look at for years.
I get icky talking about medicals because I don't know anything about it. I'm not a doctor, but the report from like the national people is that a full recovery is expected. Like I don't think this is like a Jalen Smith situation where you're like, oh, he might not ever be the same. I just think it's going to be a lengthy recovery.
I'll tell you what, I'm proud to read this report because I had him in the second round, and toughness and physicality are a big part of his game. He's a load to deal with as a blocker, see ball, hit ball type of player. He takes on blocks well. He's able to get off them quickly. He makes things happen. I think the best thing is when he can play downhill, he's disruptive. He attacks gaps. He attacks holes. He'll finish with a pop. He's a wrap-up tackle. There's some violence to his game for sure. And he can really close down in a hurry. It's not often used in pass coverage. Will generally be near or around the line. Did have an interception in the Florida game where he had to carry the receiver down the field. Sideline to sideline player who flows well. I don't see him getting caught up in the trash or bodies on the ground. For a large man, he moves really, really well. He moves easily, too. Was a leader on a defense that needed one. See no reason why that wouldn't carry over to the NFL. That's what I said about this kid.
Cowboys are on the clock. The pick has already been announced for the Lions at 177. James Mitchell, the tight end from Virginia Tech, goes to Detroit at 177. The Cowboys on the clock, presented by Miller Lite, at 178. Now, I've got a report on Damone Clark, too, because I had him as a top 100 player. I've got a full report on John Ridgeway III out of Arkansas because I had him as a top 100 player. This is value central for the Cowboys. And here's Damone Clark on the phone with us now, linebacker from LSU. First off, Damone, congratulations. Welcome to the Dallas Cowboys. I want to let you know there are 4 people in the studio right now, 2 of which went to LSU. So you have some Tigers in company once you get to the building. But congratulations. What's this moment like for you?
I mean, it's a real moment. Just since growing up playing football, I want to make it to the league, man. My opportunity presents itself, and I just got to give God all the glory.
Hey, Damone, congratulations, man. I'm big fan following your career from when you got down to Baton Rouge. And I just, obviously it goes without saying that it's so unfortunate for you with this surgery that, you should have heard your name called much earlier than this. And I'm curious how you've kind of adapted to this change in your draft cycle, what teams have been telling you, and unfortunately you had to wait as long as you did, but it seems like you found a really great landing spot here in Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Everything happened for a reason. Just got to, all I need is the opportunity. My opportunity presents itself. So, once I, get back from my injury, get back on the field, do what I love to do, everything else will take care of itself.
Obviously, people that follow the draft are familiar with your situation, but could you give us any kind of update on where things stand with your recovery and kind of what your expectation is of where you go from a health standpoint now that you've been drafted?
I'm on schedule with the road to recovery. It's just one day at a time. I'm not rushing the injury. I'm just going to take it one day at a time, like I said.
And it's like David was saying, and I'm the second LSU guy in the room, so I can't tell you how happy we are to have you here. We absolutely can't wait to be in a crawfish boil with you, to be honest with you. But, the thing about it is, and I know I'm a former scout myself. I had second-round grades on you and stuff like that. I thought you're a hell of a football player. It seems like to me your attitude about this is you've got faith that you're going to get through this and you're going to be a better forward and a better player. Is those are the types of things that's kind of carrying you through as you begin this journey?
I have a daughter too, so
sure.
I want to be able to provide for my daughter. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason. My name got called. It don't matter where or when. Everybody still got to go on the field and play football at the end of the day.
Hey, Damone, I'm just curious. We saw Dan Quinn talking to you when you did get selected. Have you had much contact with him? What's your relationship like with him at all, or really just the amount of contact that you've had with the Cowboys during this process, and they decided to?
I met with them. I met with them at the combine. You know, I met them at the combine. I had a really good meeting with them at the combine, and when I was going to the combine, we actually all got on the same flight with each other. So it's a coincidence that I was talking to him as we were getting on the flight.
That's awesome. Now, who have you had the most contact with out of the staff throughout your draft process to getting to this point?
I mean, it was all, you know, I all talked to them the same. You know, the only time I really had any contact with them is when, you know, I had a formal interview with them at the combine.
Damone Clark on the line, LSU linebacker selected in the 5th round by the Dallas Cowboys. Damone, thank you so much for taking some time. Congratulations. We'll talk to you again down the line.
Go Tigers, man.
Hey, go Tigers. Appreciate you.